To get a second filter working, you need to do research on other filters. In this case, grayscale. You could use blur, which is already in use, brightness, contrast, drop shadow, and so on. Let's look at grayscale. And the research part is the syntax. How is grayscale used and what value for the amount is passed? With blur, it wants pixels. With grayscale, it's not operating in pixels, it just wants a value going from 0 to 1. 0, nothing, 1, a lot. The next part, you already have a working blur. How do you make grayscale work? Sometimes it's copying and pasting a whole block of code. In this case, it would be adding on to the filter list, much like you added on to the transformation list to make more transformations happen on the same element. If you weren't sure about it, you would first search on the web for adding multiple filters to CSS. Another way to go about it would be to use something that already generates filters, an online source that generates filters. And here's the grayscale effect. Depending on the effect you're using, if you look at the CSS code generated, you can see the pattern under web filter and filters. To add the filter, no commas, just the amount of the filter being applied over and over again. So this gives you the pattern that you need to add your own filter to your current code. Blur is 100 pixels. Grayscale, starting out at 100% gray, and repeating that for the filter line. Grayscale, 1. During animation, we're removing the grayscale. And also on the filter line, grayscale is being removed. Saving this. Going back to this page, it's blurred and grayscaled. On hover, unblurred, ungrayscaled, snapping back to the original.